Hi, I just want to do a little video um, of the baskets, especially the white pine that I just finished. It is going to go in the mail, so I just want to get another good look at it. But while I'm doing this, I wanted to talk about treating the needles. I do not treat my needles. Um, when I'm prepping them, I just soak them in water. If they're outside and they're dirty and you want to wash them, and you can use a mild detergent and rinse them off really well. But when I soak them, I just soak them in water. Now, two of these baskets are treated. The two on the top are white pine, and the two on the bottom are made from the Virginia pine. So the ones that are treated, you can see the two Virginia pine. One looks a little darker, maybe a little glossier. These needles were treated after the basket was completed. What I did was I just took a little liquid glycerin and diluted it a little bit and took a paintbrush and I just painted the outside. So I just treated the outside of the basket, not the inside of the basket, just the outside of the basket. One reason I wanted to do it, I wanted to experiment and see what the results would be. So you can see that one, it's the lighting is really bad. The one on top there, this second one up, is a little bit more glossy than the one on the bottom. I would also say suggest treating whichever one maybe is going to get handled more. Like that second one has had a job as soon as I made it. It was the second basket that I made. The first one I made I gave to my daughter. The second one got turned into a basket making basket. So I have keep my sinew in there, my scissors, my needles. So yeah, that one's got a job. Now the two on the top, the white pine, you can see a little bit differently. Now these two are about a year and a half in difference. So the one that I made on the top, you can see even though it's older, it still has a little bit of a shine to it, a little glossy look to it. And when you touch it, it does have a little bit of smoother texture. The one on the bottom I did not treat. It's just needles that were soaked in water and formed into a basket. Now, why did I do one and not the other? This one here is a gift. This basket right here, this one that I just finished, and I want to leave it an option for the person that I'm giving it to, whether or not they want to treat the basket or not. It depends on how much it's used. So this one here, because I use it all the time, the treatment just keeps it more, it doesn't dry it out as much, but I use it all the time too, so I'm constantly touching it. Now, if you ever need to wash it, because my windows, I live in Hawaii, so my windows and doors are always open. So it gets dust from outside. So what I do is I just run it under water. I don't soak it, I don't scrub it, I don't rub it. I just let water run over it and set it on a towel and let it dry completely before I use it. So just plain water to rinse them off. So the white pine, again, this basket here was made from needles that I collected up on Lake Winnipesaukee. So when I was there, I had gathered up enough needles to make a basket, but when I was dividing it up, I was a little short on the rim. And I don't want to add any more needles, any more white pine needles to it, because that basket literally represents that week with my brother that I spent on Lake Winnipesaukee, which is our home. So this basket here, these needles came from Indokina, New Hampshire. These were sent to me by a friend, and they're going to be returned. They are going in the mail. If not today, tomorrow. That basket is going. So this basket is not treated, and the one on top is treated. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to treat that basket, but I decided to treat it the same way with some glycerin wash, and I just use a paintbrush and just get it all into the cracks and just let it absorb. The glycerin treated baskets do take a little bit longer to dry. Water soaked needles dry really quickly. If you have to run them under water, with very shortly your basket is dry. When you first treat the glycerin basket, it is going to take a couple days for the needles to completely absorb the glycerin. So this is just a little view of the two different types of baskets. Now this type of basket that I make is intended to be stacked. That's the reason why I make my baskets this shape. The reason why I make the lids this way. I wanted to have a really good structure. I want to be able to stack them up and use them. So yeah, that's the reason why I make this style. So do your own thing, whatever style works for you. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick video and let you see the different types of baskets and how I treat them.